Well, welcome everybody to tonight's or today, wherever you are inside the globe, to a Crowd One presentation brought to you by two of the bubbliest person on the planet. My name is Steve Davis. I'm a Director One Star, and very shortly I'm going to introduce you to my fellow co-host, Director One Star Queenie Doyle. And we're bringing to you the fastest growing crowd company in all of history during the worst time in history. And so you're here at the right time, in the right place to hear about what's happening in the digital space. So without further ado, I'm going to introduce my fellow co-host to you. She has spent 20 plus years in warehousing and logistics. She's also done truck driving. She'll probably say that she's been a jack of all trades. She's been managing in positions looking after hundreds, even thousands of people. She is a wife of one husband. She has 4 children, which are a real handful, especially during lockdown times, but that's okay. It's in a new adventure, which hopefully she's photographing and videoing in between the frustrations and the joys. And tonight, you know what? She's coming to you. She's got a massive heart. In fact, if you were to read the Crowd magazine, it would tell you about where she's coming from, her heart for God and her heart for people. And so if you read that magazine, it's read by 33 plus million people thus far. And she's known globally as well as locally. So in her country, Sydney, Australia, she's a presenter, a trainer, a coach, a mentor, but she's also all of those things to the world. And each week she spends time on the digital space, on the computer, like I am doing right now, sharing with thousands of people worldwide. And so without further ado, let me bring to the fore my wonderful bubbly host. You can see her, she's dressed up like the most. Behind her and in front of her, what she's wearing, Director One Star Oceania's one and only Queenie Doyle. Come forward, sis.
Wow, brother, what an amazing intro. You always deliver. I feel like an A-lister. But hey, look, we're definitely, you know, partners in crime. We have been since the beginning, and we just love what we do. And, you know, we serve people in every corner of the globe you can think of. So, you know, it's just amazing to know that I'm doing this journey with my brother Stephen all the way from Aotearoa. So thank you, my dear brother. But hey, I'm right here in my garage in Sydney, Australia. Yes, we're in lockdown, but you know what? It doesn't stop us from presenting the best company in man's history. And if you're new on here, oh man, you've got some exciting things to hear about. And that's pretty much my job today. So I'm doing the first half of our presentation, what we actually offer and who we are and whatnot. And you know what? You're going to be absolutely amazing. So I need you to have an open mind to what you're about to hear. And it's changing lives every day, including my own, my husband. We've been in it for 18 months and we are super retired because of this wonderful conception. So, you know, you guys, if you just got to buckle your seat. I'm getting all my words mixed up here because I'm so excited I can't even hold it. But yeah, definitely I am a proud Crowd One independent affiliate. I'm not a direct employee of them, of course not, but I merely believe in this company that it can set people free, especially considering the COVID hitting our shores in a lot of our countries here in the Australasia Pacific. And, you know, we could change together. We can build a better tomorrow, but we've got to work together and support each other in this. So Crowd One is offering or unleashing opportunities for everyone to enjoy. It doesn't matter who you are. We're going to come over and change and impact anything that you might be on hand. So without further ado, I do have a little video I want to share with you guys. And shortly after, we'll see each other again. But please enjoy. And here we go. Hopefully my internet will hold up for you guys.
Hi, how's business going?
Hello, business is great, thank you.
Impossible is
All right.
Awesome work, bro.
Thanks, man.
Take care now.
All right, you too.
Wrap it up now, wrap it up. Come on, we got one more thing to go. Hurry up. Don't
Wow, wasn't that an epic video? Look, I enjoy watching that every time. I'm a bit of a Marvel fan, so I feel like I'm in the movie theater watching some trailer. So we got some awesome videos. You'll find us on YouTube, Twitter, even Vimeo, just to watch any more of our fantastic videos that are released by our company. Now, what exactly is Crowd1? Look, we are one happy company similar to Uber, Airbnb, Spotify, and Agoda. And these guys are changing and revolutionizing those industries. But guess what? They don't own any cars, beddings, music, or hotels. So us here in Crowd1, right, we market and promote other companies' digital products. And that's pretty cool. We've got Crowd1 offices located throughout the globe. In fact, in about 2.5 years, less than that, Crowd1 has grown now over to 33 million members. And you'll see our current locations are at Johannesburg in South Africa, Manila, Philippines, Stockholm, Sweden, Madrid, Spain. Now, this is pretty cool. This is where our current headquarters are located. And you can see at your bottom left-hand part of your screen at the bottom, there are 2 websites that you can just do some extra research if that is something that you're looking forward to. And then we've got Malaga, Spain, London, England, and Dubai. Now, Dubai is our newest office that will be launched very, very soon. And this is in the UAE region. And as you can see on the backdrop of your screen, we do have state-of-the-art facility. I'm aware there is a coffee shop in there, a little cafe where I can enjoy a coffee or 2 with my team members, and top-notch technology to facilitate your Crowd1 business. So that's really, really exciting news to come up. We've also, because of the rapid growth in certain regions throughout the globe, we do have other locations coming. That is Colombia, Brazil, Nigeria, Hong Kong, and Kenya. And guess what? Hopefully more and more will open up here in Australasia. I'm thinking Sydney. I'm just thinking out loud right now. But Sydney, that would be perfect. Sorry about the rest of Australia, but that will be awesome to have one of those regional offices in that, well, at least here anyway. So this young strapping fella that you see right now on the right hand of your screen is our ICT founder, Jonas Eric Werner. Now, this fella, I mean, he's made a lot of money in his lifetime through network marketing, traditional businesses. But you know what? That didn't stop him from looking bigger, looking past a vision that's so massive, he had to share it with the rest of the world. And along with his management team, I know that Crowd1, impossible is nothing, because we got a future that's so bright. I'm telling you now, the sun will never get anywhere near it. Now, our business concept is very simple. We are a 100% mobile business. It is designed to be a 5-minute business that can fit right at the back of your pocket. Now, you could be anywhere with anyone at any time. And that's what I love about this when I first seen it. Now, you're probably wondering in the background, how does Crowd1 make their money? As you all know, companies like Uber, Airbnb, and whatnot, look, we've got a very similar concept, but it's even more simpler. Us as members or customers have a unique link to all the products and services that are offered on our C-store within our Crowd1 platform. And there's a commission, right, usually at an end monthly cycle. So 50% will go to the third-party partners that we're enjoying their products and services, and 50% will come back to the Crowd network. So that's pretty cool right there. Another massive tick for me is that if you do hold a smart device and it's not an ATM for you, Well, guess what? You're in the right place at the right time with our Crowd1 Unleashing Opportunities. You can choose to earn it via Bitcoin. And as we all know, this is a global digital currency. It is solid as, and also the grandfather of all crypto coins that exist in the world. Okay, or you can have the euro dollar. Now it's euro because we are located in the European continent, and for that it's better than the US dollar, so that's a big tick for me all again. Now, who is Crowd1 for? It is everyone that is 18 years and over and is actually breathing and fogging my mirror. Right? That's pretty cool. Now, the 3 ways that you can come on board in our platform that you can enjoy, and what's the beauty about it is that it's, you know, there's something for everyone. Not everyone is at the same journey, but you can pick and start where you want to be according to your own choices. Now, first up, we've got the customer. You can come and use our products and services, enjoy it, you name it, but you will get discounts, savings that are implemented from our between our third-party partners and Crowd1 themselves. So I love that. Second up is the member. Not only do you have the ability to use the products and services, but you can refer the products and get a direct commission. Wow, that is just gobsmacking. You know what's even worse, or maybe better in some people's eyes, is that you don't need to have any outlay capital to come and enjoy the products and services we have on offer in our C-store on our Crowd1 platform. Start for free. Now that's truly amazing. But look, if you want to take it to another level, guess what? Have you ever, well, let me ask you, have you ever wanted to own your very own business? But maybe time and money were a massive factor to this equation, right? Not everyone has that. I mean, I've had a traditional business, and you know what? I've cost out millions, right? Millions. But not every day cookie will have such a thing. So here in Crowd1, you have an opportunity to be an entrepreneur. You can use, refer, but now build a team, build a network that will certainly reflect your net worth. So for as little as €109, our minimum starter package, the white, you can come on board and have a fully functional digital business. Online. What better time when we're in COVID? I've got nothing else better to do except be here in front of you guys and tell you how amazing this platform is in the digital space. Now, in doing so, you will get access to all our products and services we have on offer and access to 7 different bonuses if you choose to want to build a side passive income, right? And I'm doing this because I want to leave a legacy for my children way beyond my days on earth. So I'm doing the work once and I'm doing it now, and it will pay me forever and ever. And now surely my children, my grandchildren, my great-grandchildren will also benefit from this. So what better time but right now? Okay. So these are our entrepreneur starter packages. We've got 4 that are available 365 days a year or 366 if it's a leap year. But you can see there's a 5th pack right there. But you know what? That is a limited edition, and it's only here because we've got a beautiful promotion running right now. And what that will do is upgrade you absolutely for free to the very next package you decide to come on board with today. Okay, today, because it's just a no-brainer, but I'm going to get you excited, so don't you worry. All right, so this is just absolutely crazy, and the promotion is called Epic for that reason, right? Because wow, you couldn't be at the right place at the right time. I mean, when I came on board, I didn't have this, right? So I went full out retail price, but you have an opportunity to actually move up on your package, whichever one you choose to come on board with, absolutely for free. So I love that. Okay, it does end on the 1st of September, so it's coming up very, very soon. I will tip you, or you know, not to leave it till the last minute, because you know how it is. It's good when the internet is working, but when it breaks down, man, you got nowhere to go. So I'm just letting you know, as soon as you decide to come on board, this is the best time. We've got the white coming in at €109. We've got the black coming in at €299. We've got the gold coming in at €799. Titanium at €2,499 and Titanium Pro at €3,499. So I just advise you guys, now is a better time to come on board. Take advantage of this epic promotion and please ask the person that brought you here for a little bit more information if that's what you desire. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to break down the products and services that are on offer on most of our entrepreneurial packages, but there's a lot more that's not on here as well. So, you know, you're only getting a little bit of the cake, but we'll leave the surprise when you come on board. Okay, so what's included in all of our packages? We've got our gaming social mobile platform, and that is Mixer. Now, this is where you get to lock arms with customers and Crowd1 members throughout the globe and enter a tournament-like game where you could win prizes, like from Samsung, Apple, you're talking Red Bull, and a lot more. I mean, these are A-class blue chip companies and they're joining hands, and you know, it's just truly amazing because I'm a bit of a gamer. I love playing on my mobile, but this is where I can play mobile games and get paid at the same time. I just absolutely love it. So that's pretty cool. That's just a no-brainer right there. But yeah, if you are a gamer, I hope to see you on there so we can have a challenge or two. Next up, we got Mindo. This is very, very important, not only personal, but in business itself. It's where you're going to get development to be the best CEO that you can be, not only for you, but for your team, if that is something that you will move forward to, you know, in the passive income side of things of our opportunity. But here you will be getting golden nuggets with leading leaders within the network marketing industry. And not only that, you'll get a sneak peek from our Director of Trainer, Peter Jacobson, so even all the better. Now, some of these courses, I've been told, you can pay thousands and thousands of them, but guess what? Activate it in your package and you will be absolutely no regret on the content that you will be receiving within our Mindo platform. Okay, next up, we've got our travel portal. This is LifeTrend. I mean, who doesn't like to travel? When these restrictions do ease up in throughout the globe, this is an opportunity that most people will take. I know I will. I would love to see outside of this garage, trust me. Okay, so here we've got travel benefits depending on what package you decide to come on board, but you're getting access to 2 million plus hotels and resorts around the world. I mean, you can book your cruises, you can book your dream car if you want to on there, or maybe enjoy an activity for you and your family to enjoy over the weekend. So definitely worthwhile. I mean, all you got to do is activate it. The travel benefits are there, credit it into your account, ready for your next amazing LifeTrend booking. Next up, we've got Planet IX. This is a digital world, none like any other you've ever come across. Not only is it a game, but you could also earn a potential income via cryptocurrency. And what better crypto? That is Bitcoin. Like I said, it holds value. It's like the gold of digital currency. And that's what's the beauty of this. We're here together to build a better tomorrow. It's got green projects involved in there. You even get a certificate. I'm not sure about the word. I'm going to have to refer that to my co-host. I know it starts with a P, but yeah, definitely a certificate being involved in these projects. But we're definitely in the beta phase right now. So if you have an opportunity to get black and above, look, you've got free pixels that you can collect and you can use that on the platform, lock yourself a virtual real estate, and wow, it's just truly, truly amazing. So we have an opportunity as Crowd1 members to be in this beta testing phase, because it will get released later in the year to the rest of the world. So the question is, do you want to be in now, or do you want to come after hundreds and 200 millions of people come and join the platform once it's open to the world? Next up, you got Link Me. This is a digital business card on steroids. I'm telling you now, your Crowd1 links, your social media links will be provided in this platform, and all you got to do is copy your link and send it viral through an SMS, through an email, maybe through your social media platforms, whichever way, but they will get to see the content that you put on that digital business card. So gone the old manual traditional cards, the ones that we print out. They're about like your credit card size. No, you don't need that anymore. All you need is a digital device and learn how to copy and paste, and away you go. All right, next up, we got S暦. All I can give you is that it stands for social media. So something along the lines where you can keep track of all different platforms regarding your social media. I think there's an iCloud aspect to this, but we'll know a little bit more when our leaders, hopefully from the next Dubai event at the end of September, we get a little bit more light on this wonderful product that is coming available later this year. Next up, we got multi-wallet. Man, this is your very own Crowd1 bank. That's how I look at it. It's a digital bank in your pocket, right? Everything that you could think of in our company will be tied with this multi-wallet. It will allow you your Crowd1 commissions to be transferred there immediately. You can get access to that. I mean, you can transfer between Crowd1 members or anyone that has a multi-wallet digital wallet on their either their desktop as well or in their mobile. That's pretty crazy. And it's got state-of-the-art payment system. So it could be Google Pay and also Apple Pay. And I use Apple Pay myself on an everyday basis. I don't need to carry around cash. I just have it in my card and I just tap and go like there's no tomorrow. So, it's pretty crazy. It's getting rolled out in the next couple of weeks. So watch out for that. And, I can't wait. It's a prayer answered for a lot of us Crowd1 members. Last but not least, you've got the loyalty program, and this allows you to earn because you're being active, right? And being active is purchasing any of our products and packages, and activate all the products and services that are available in that starter package. And you'll be rewarded these beautiful loyalty points that sometime down the track, we can use a portion of it to discount further the products and services we have available on our C store. So very, very exciting. There's still a lot more coming on about these loyalty points. Think of it like frequent flyer points that you get for your airline. The more you use it, the more you get, and it might show up for something. So in this case, lowering the cost for our products and services, it's a no-brainer. Why not? And like I said, there is still more to come for your loyalty points. Okay, wow. All right, this came sooner than I thought. That's all good. But I'm not going to come and explain to you guys what I believe is the most powerful compensation plan ever. And I'm going to leave that magic to my co-host. So hopefully, I think I've finished what I need to do, but I'm going to introduce who I think is brilliant, who I think is fantastic, who I think his heart is bigger than his own heart, right? That is just absolutely crazy. But this brother of mine has been locking arms with a lot of our pioneers here in Oceania for Team No Sleep. And I can tell you now, this guy never sleeps. He's been on every Zoom I can think of from day one. But he's only there because he wants to serve every soul that he comes across, whether it's in his team or not in his team. And it could be in life and it can be in business. Not only that, he is an established author, absolutely crazy, locking arms with people like Matt Morris. I mean, I could be saying out names you don't know, but these are astounding leaders in the network marketing industry. He's also featured in our Crowd1 magazine. This is beautiful because it's gone global, and it's also being able to know that this brother of mine, I mean, he never leaves anyone behind. He always keeps us updated. His smile goes beyond the moon. You name it. This dude is a father. He's a dedicated son. And any lucky woman will be an astounding woman to have this man right next to him. Because I'm telling you now, he will make sure that he is supportive and he will have your back any day. And like he's doing right now, he's my beautiful co-host every Saturday. And I'm so, so proud to be his sister from another mother. So without further ado, please let me introduce to you my one and only brother from Aotearoa, a little country that's not far from Australia, making a sound. That is our Director 1 star, Stephen Davis. The floor is yours, my dear brother, and I love you very much.
Thank you, sis. That's my bubbly sister, Queenie from Sydney, and here we're clapping hands from across the ditch, New Zealand and Australia. High five to you, sis, and thank you so much for sharing the first half of our presentation. So, hey, look, welcome everybody. You've heard some amazing things about me. Those are things that I just think, wow, just wonderful, because, you know, I was just an everyday, ordinary person, and when I joined, I was going nowhere, and maybe you know what it's like to go nowhere sometimes. And what I want to help to continue what my beautiful sister, Director 1 star Queenie Dore, has done, is to help you to see how this has set me free, and it will continue and help to set you free from whatever you're doing to the new digital space, which is what Crowd1 is involved in. So have a look in front of you. You're going to see that this is about the compensation plan, and there's 7 ways to earn here. You know what? These are only the 7 minimum ways. There are more than these, and some of us have plugged into 8, 9, 10, and 11 ways through Crowd1, directly and indirectly. So when you look at this, I want you to remember one thing. If you forget everything else about the compensation plan, 7 ways in one platform will always be 1 or more elsewhere, right? It's simple mathematics. And so if you look at this and you think about your job that you're doing, how long will you do it for? If you're working more than one job, you know, maybe you've got 2, 3 trying to pay all the bills, how long will you do that for? You know, because so when you see this, think 7 is better than 1, and perhaps now's the time for you to be expanding and making the most of these 7 ways to earn and benefit. Now, I'm going to take you through each one, just give you an outline of what they're about. And the first 4 are for what we call the entrepreneur and the members. So let's take a look. The first one is the fear of loss. And this is when you share this company, where it is right now and where it's going, and 4 people say, you know what, I really appreciate that you've shared this with me. I was looking for something like this right now, and I'm jumping on. Now, if 4 people jump on like that in the first 14 days of you registering with Crowd1, Crowd1 will give you a fear of loss payment. That means they'll give you a voucher for whatever packages that these people join on. That means if 4 jump on the white, well, you'll get the €109 package. If 4 jump on the black, you get the $299, and so on and so on. Now, if there's a combination of packs, then whatever the lowest one is, you'll get that one if you have 4 people join on a variety of packs up to that 14 days. So look forward to your Kickstarter in the business, the fear of loss, a voucher gifted from Crowd1 that's from the profits, the growing profits, and the products and services, as well as the growing members inside Crowd1. 33 million members presently, the fastest growing crowd company in history. Number 2 for the entrepreneur and the member is the sales bonus. And this simply is that people seeing things inside this business that they utilize already. So maybe it's the travel, maybe it's the lotto, maybe it's gaming, maybe it's the virtual business card. They're upgrading from a physical one to the new virtual one, or maybe it's something else that you've seen is currently existing or about to drop. Well, when they plug in and do what they normally do, you will earn from that. And that is simply what the sales bonus is about. People doing what they normally would do, except through Crowd1, and then you earning from it. That's number 2. Number 3 is the active user pool. What's this about? Well, it's when you see something in here that you already do or love to do. So perhaps it's the travel, the gaming, the lifestyle products, lots of all these different things that we've just mentioned previously. When you do it, you get a part of the profit pool in that particular category. Now, if anyone that you introduce decides, you know what, I want to do the travel, I want to do the gaming, I want to do the lotto, I want to do the Planet IX, when they go into those categories as well, you will get another part of the profit pool. So let's just say one of your members decides to go to travel, Mixter, and Planet IX. That's 3 extra parts for you in the categories that they are a part of. Isn't that amazing? The first 2 payments for the active user pool, and this one, the sales bonus, is the end of this month, which is only a short 10 days or so away, August the 31st. Are you lined up to get your first payment? I hope so. I know I am. Let's look at the 4th one. for the entrepreneur and the member. And this is the loyalty program, and any good or great company or service has one. Why is it so good about loyalty programs? Well, you think about it, which company would you go to if you go to one that has a similar clothing or similar shoes, but one rewards you with, hey, the more you shop with us, then we're going to give you discounts on products and services. Maybe we'll even help you to pay off a product totally. You know, which one would you go to? Obviously, you're going to go with the one that's got the loyalty program, right? And so with those companies, they benefit wholeheartedly. But with Crowd1, with our loyalty program, you get onboarded into this new way of doing things as an entrepreneur. So in the first 90 days, we have a power starter program about to begin. That helps you to onboard, hey, what's an entrepreneur about? Confirm my identity. How do I activate my packages? And so on. And as you do that, you know what? You're going to get excited, because learning something new takes time. But once you do, you realize, wow, this digital space is so massive. It's actually helping me to transform my life in a way that I never thought before. And then as the loyalty points grow, you know what? Your status is going to grow. Just like inside an airline where you can go from a lower status to higher status and have more benefits, the same with Crowd1. And just as you can get products and services or discounts on those products and services and other wonderful loyalty programs, yes, that's what Crowd1 is going to be able to offer you as well. So congratulations. If you join us, then as a member and entrepreneur, this one is also for you. Okay, so now that we've looked at those four, which are really the beginning types of benefits and incomes, which will help to supplement whatever you're doing, the next three are on top of those, and they are for the entrepreneur only. So is that you? Are you a person that wants to transform your life, get out of whatever the 9-to-5 job is for whatever time that you've done it for, and go to something new? And look at these next three, because I'm going to help you to understand a bit better how you can transform your life in a shorter amount of time than what you're doing presently. So the crowd bonus is simply set up like this. It's a binary system, 2 teams, one on your left and one on your right. To get this going for you, you need to bring in your captains, one on the left team and one on the right team. Now, they can be any one of our packages, which are from white, black, gold, titanium, and special edition titanium pro. Well, that's fine. As these two come on, it opens up the crowd bonus. After the first 2 come in, you know what? Anyone can come into your 2 teams. It's not about you just choosing them. It then becomes about your captains choosing it. And then it's about the people that flow on after them joining others, as well as the person who joined you and whoever is above them. So people can spill over from above, they can come from you, and they can also come from your teams. And that can be very, very special and lucrative. How lucrative? Well, in my first year, and I joined March 2020, so by the end of 2020, I got 75% of my first 6 figures through this particular bonus. So it can be more or less. It just depends on how smart and how hard you work and how the crowd is moving around you. But you know what? That's more, almost more than anything I've ever earned in any one year in my whole life. In fact, when I work as a police officer, I started off in 50,000 New Zealand dollars, that's my currency, and I ended 13 years on 77,000. So can you imagine 13 years it took me to get to 77,000 inside my country currency. This did it in 1 year and got me to 75,000, just the crowd bonus alone. That should amaze you. It's the difference between the digital space can offer you and what the offline space, even inside a prestigious, respected job like a police officer. So let's have a look at this a little bit further. There are 3 different combos that you can receive it for: a regular, a medium, and a large. What you're seeing in front of you is an example of the regular combo. So the smallest one you can receive, which is 1 person on one of your teams and another one coming on the other side. As soon as that happens, it's a match. And so whatever the points are, they will be added up. So 500 plus 500, 1,000 equals 1,000 business points. You, I, everyone gets 10% of whatever the points are. So 1,000 business points equals €100 to you or me or anyone else in the crowd. See, that's amazing. Just for people saying, I see value in this crowd, I'm going to join it as an entrepreneur. And as they do that, what they want to do, we earn from it as well. Let's look at the medium combo. That's where 2 people join on one side and then followed by someone that joins on the other side. That will be added up 2-to-1 ratio or a medium combo. It's 1,500 points and you will receive €150 for that particular combination. The large combo, this is when 3 persons join on one of the other teams and they're followed by 1 person on the other side. You add up all those points, 2,000 business points, and remember, you always get 10% of whatever the points add up to, and that's €200 to you. Remember, this is for people just doing what they want to do anyway. You're asking them when they join, what do you want this to be for you? And when do you want this to be for you by? Well, ask those 2 questions, they tell you, they join, and you will earn. Simple as that. That's the crowd bonus. It's paid daily. So think about your job. When you work today, when are you paid? Next week, fortnight from now, and or at the end of the month? The crowd bonus, as well as this one you're seeing in front of you, the matching bonus, are paid at the end of the day. So very, very amazing. So how does the matching bonus work? Well, you can have up to 25 people join you, your personal sponsored people. You can get up to 5 generations deep if you go from the white pack to the titanium. That's the highest package, the greatest comprehensive package. And that's over time. You will earn 10% of whatever those people inside your in 5 generations deep, 10% of whatever they're earning. So let's have a look at it, how it practically works. When I joined, my first generation, there was 26 people in my first generation. By the second, I had 100. By the 3rd generation, there was 500 around about. By the 4th generation, there was 1,000 people around about. And by the 5th generation, I had over 3,000 people that I was potentially able to earn from. Now that's really amazing because I didn't know most of those people. But as you join other people, they know their own crowd and they share it with them, and then those people share with their own crowd. So as those 3,000 people began to earn, I benefited. How much? Well, 25% of my first 6 figures came from the matching bonus. That's $25,000 inside my currency. How much would that be inside yours? That's really amazing. Again, it can be more or less, just depends on how hard, smart, and how the crowd is building around you. But this is far better than you training people by yourself. This doesn't depend on just you showing up, you sharing to a certain amount of people, or standing in front of an audience. This is about you, the team, and the crowd throughout the earth, helping your persons to learn how to earn the new way. And that's all I'm doing. You know, most of you watching this right now are not in my team, but if you have an aha moment as I'm sharing, you will begin to earn, and you help to benefit those that sponsored you and those above up to 5 generations. So congratulations, and thank you for plugging in today. Those 2, the matching bonus and the crowd bonus, are the ones that will get you free of the 9 to 5 over time. It could be short, it could be long, but it's going to be shorter than the 9 to 5 grind, which you'll have to probably do for most, if not all, of your life. Now, the residual bonus is extra special because this is the one that'll keep you free from going back to the 9 to 5. And you should focus on this over time because you'll see it benefit you more and more. How does it work? Well, from the profits that come back from the products and services that we have growing in Crowd1 and the growth of the Crowd1 members, a portion of the money or the profits are put into the residual bonus. Once they come into this bonus, there are 21 ranks and it gets split equally. So let's just say 21 million euro came in this particular month. Well, then there will be 1 million euro throughout all the 21 ranks. Now you'll see that there are binary points there. What are those points? Now, those points are what we get from the packages, the white, the black, the gold, titanium, and titanium pro. And we've seen them as an example in the crowd bonus where the gold package had 500 points. Can you imagine that? 500 plus 500 on the regular combo, and you would suddenly be on the 2nd rank, team leader 2. See, you never have your points flush out. So that means over time, you are slowly or fastly moving up the ranks, and that means benefiting from the residual bonus. How does the residual bonus work? Let me tell you a little story about when I shared it with my sons or my children, and one of those sons asked me the question about what it was all about. He came running downstairs the next day, the day that I was going to receive the bonus, or that I did receive my first residual bonus. That was in May 2020, and he was excited. I wasn't so much so, because I'd just seen what the amount was, my very first one. It was basically the price of a small combo, and imagine that. And so he goes, Dad, how did it go? What was your residual? He was expecting hundreds of my currency, and I was expecting that as well. And I remember looking and I go, oh, I think I've got hundreds. And I looked and I got, no, I got peanuts. And so I shared, tell him I got peanuts. It's basically the price of a small combo. He goes, oh, Dad, is that all? And I said, yeah, it is. But you know what? They were about to do their jobs or their chores for the day. He was going to do the dishes, and my oldest son was going to do the lawns. So I said, how would you like it though? Is if I paid you, even though it's a small, this amount every month for the next 15 years, 15 plus years. How would you like that? And you don't have to do the lawns or the dishes anymore. Well, eyes were wide and mouth was open, saying, yeah, that would be amazing. You know what? As amazed as my kids were, this is what this residual bonus does, is when you reach a rank, even if you progress no further higher, you know what? You are guaranteed to receive that residual bonus, whatever it is from the profits happening in the month, and to you, just basically it's been shared with how many people inside that rank and above. Simple as that. So it could be a small combo for 15 years, but you know what? Even a small combo is better than zero for those same 15 years, right? So what's happened? Well, since then, I became a director. I've moved up to Director 1 star. If you look at that, that's number 10 on the rank, about halfway up. And that's happened in less than a year. Now been in almost 1.5 years. And this is the last one. This happened on August the 15th. I've received between this amount and 970 of my dollars, New Zealand dollars. And that's around about a week's pay in my currency. I asked someone from Dubai, and they told me this equates to around about a month's pay inside Dubai. And I asked someone from the Philippines, and they said this equates to around about, on an average pay, about 2 months inside the Philippines. So what would you do? You think about your currency. What would you do with this amount of money? 1 week, 1 month, 2 months, or whatever it is for your currency? How would that help to transform your life? Would you create a life that you've only dreamed of? Would you take 1 week out of 4? You know, you'd work hard 3 weeks, then you'd take that that 4th week and just have great time with your loved ones, creating memories that you've only wished, believed, hoped you could do before? Or would you use this to pay your debts faster so that you could have a freer life sooner? Well, you know, you decide what you would like to do for your life and start to action it. Because remember, this is the one that you work at once and you earn it for all time. How many months have I earned it so far? Let's do the count. I became a director in November 2020. So that means December 1, January 2, February 3, March, April, May, June, July, and now August. That is 9 months, which has given me this residual pay, and I only had to earn it one time. So get kickstarted through the fear of loss bonus, move through with the crowd and the matching bonus to get you free of the 9 to 5, and then move up the ranks so that you can get the residual bonus that'll keep you free for all time. Not only do you get free for all time, over time, is that we have other incentives and cruises and bucket list items. So what do you get when you become a Director 1 star? A 7-night cruise anywhere along in the world with other persons who have achieved the same rank or higher, as well as with the management team. So you get to rub shoulders with the best and also glean, as well as have a wonderful time somewhere in the world. Oh, imagine that, your flights return paid for, as well as that trip. Once you get up to the president level, you have a bucket list trip. And that means even fancier vehicles to be in, mansions and food. I can't even imagine that, but I just love being blessed and, you know, for just recognizing moving forward inside life. And that's what Crowd One does for you. You know what? Introduced in May, when I was over there inside Dubai, they brought in pins and rings for the highest ranks. So here you see in front of you a gold and diamond pins for the president, as well as the for the president. And if we go up higher, you're going to see for the senior president ambassador these are all certified pins and rings. What you see in front of you is the Senior President 3-star, as well as the Ambassador 1-star. Now, the highest rank is Ambassador 3-star. But look at these. With the Senior President, you've got 67 natural diamonds. Wow. And you've got the 18 karat yellow gold ring. And how heavy? 17.34 grams. You go up to the Ambassador 1-star, that's 1 rank higher, and you see the 18 karat yellow gold ring weighs over double, right? 34.76 grams. And how many natural diamonds? Well, from 67 at the Senior President, 1 rank higher, 496 natural diamonds. Now, maybe this appeals to you, maybe bling doesn't. Bling's not my thing, but I just love the fact that profits are so lucrative from the companies that have joined and partnered with us that they can bless us as we move through like this. And that's a wonderful thing. Last and finally, that I want to share about and bring this part of our sharing to a close is that it has a succession policy. So think about the job that you're working. Can you leave it at any time and hand it on to someone you love, care about, someone special in your life? Most likely no, right? I'd say for the job, it's like almost 100% no. Maybe in a business you might, if you're owner or co-owner, yeah, you could put that clause inside. But other than that, most likely, you know, the majority would be no. So a wonderful clause inside here above everything else that was shared. And one of the reasons why this is the fastest growing crowd company in history during the worst time is because it has a succession clause that you could have put it inside your will and hand it on to the next generation or generations. That's whether you've just begun, you're a team leader, or right up to ambassador. Isn't that a wonderful thing to be able to pass on to someone or someones that you care about? I hope you see the value in that. I do. So who can be a part of Crowd One? Everybody. You can be a customer, use the products, a member, use and refer the products, an entrepreneur, use, refer, and we'll help you to build a team. So make your choice. You can either save as a customer, you can even start free as a member. But if you are one that you want to change your life, then I'm going to take you through the starter packages right now. And I'm going to show you a few special things about them. Okay, so let's have a look at these powerful starter packages. We've got the white right through to the Titanium Pro, because we have a limited edition that's available until the 1st of September. And you'll see that they have a price from $109 to $3499. Those are one-off payments, not every year, not every decade, one-off, simply like that, to be a business owner. Then you'll see the total value just underneath that number from €1,212 right through to €4,807. And the value of the packages are growing all the time while the price is remaining the same. So if you have a look here, each package has the Mixter 12-month membership. This is a company that's gone from 34,000 to over 1 million members with the help of Crowd One. And the games that have been released there are in 4 different categories. 2 of the categories they've released: social games for everybody, 80s games for everyone, and then they've got broadcasting coming, and also immersive games like Fortnite coming very shortly. So that is a game platform that has grown before our very eyes, and will probably become the most comprehensive gaming platform as we turn this year and into the 2022. Then we have Mindo. Mindo is personal development, as you heard before, as well as business development, and everybody needs to grow and learn through their life. It's not school where it ends. You know what? If you think school is the end, then you probably do like one of my family members did. They won the lotto and bought a beautiful house, a wonderful car, and lived a high life. But decades later, they came back to another family member asking for a handout. Why? Because they hadn't grown up their default system. So they got a blessing and then they lost it over time because they defaulted back to where they had last learnt in the financial area of their life. So don't leave it to chance. Grow yourself all your life, personally, self-image wise, financially, relationally, in every way, so that you can become a deeper, greater, wonderful blessing for yourself and other people in your life. Next, we have life streams. That's everything travel, and the greater the package, the more the benefit. Every package also has those loyalty points, which I talked about. And so the greater the package, the more that you have to go to your status, as well as to the discounts on the products and services. From the black package and above, you have a Planet IX Pixel. So a free entry into the game, which the public doesn't have. They have to pay for theirs. From the gold package, you have Link Me for free for you, black, gold and above, and that is your virtual business card. Titanium, not even dropped yet, but they've already included it's SÄNG. That's the social media lifetime membership, and so that's going to help to coordinate your social media apps and platforms that you're already a part of. And then we go up to Titanium. What do you see there? Well, it's not quite in there at the moment, but it's going to have the multi-wallet that's going to be freely available to you. So look forward to all of those things. Now, which package did you choose as an entrepreneur? Because I want to tell you some special things. Look at this. We have an epic promotion that gives you a free upgrade to the next package until the 1st of September, if you choose to jump on between now and then. So have a look. Which one were you looking at that appealed most to you? If it was the black package, you got two choices. You can go, wow, that means I now get the gold package if I go black. Or you go, wow, I don't even have to pay them out. I can use that money for other things, maybe to bring someone else in or whatever. I could pay $109 and I can get the $299 pack. Whichever way you want to build, that's up to you. I would just say this, ask yourself two questions. Number one is, what do you want this to be for you? Because if you're jumping on to pay the one-off payment, it's because you want to be an entrepreneur to change your life. So what do you want this to be for you? And question number two, when do you want it to be for you for? If 4 months is far different than 10 years, if you want it to change your life, you will focus more on the 4 months if you're going for that. But if it's 10 years, you know what? You'll do a number of things and you'll build slowly. So when you look at this, decide what it is you want it to be for you and where do you want to go, and then make your choice. To help you with that decision, I want to tell you about a couple more things. That between now and the end of the year, we have a supercharged rank booster promotion. And with that, that's going to give you 30% extra points than what is a normal on the packages that you've seen today. What that'll enable you to do is two things. One, to earn more between now and the end of the year. And number two, is going to help you towards being one of those residual ranks. Remember, the residual ranks that help you to get free from the 9 to 5 or whatever you're doing currently, if that's what you want to do sooner than later. 30% extra points. Is that what you want to do? Would you like to go up faster? Well, to make the most of the rank booster promotion. One last promotion, the Titanium Pro Builder. And this is focused on those that have already built their network in Cửu Long, but it could be for you too, the new person. It's a once in a lifetime opportunity. Two things it does for you. One, it's going to give you 40% more points to go to those two things I said, towards earning. So 40% extra to earn and 40% extra to take you up the residual ranks to get free. That's number one. The number two thing it's going to do is it's going to take you to Titanium Pro, so it'll take you right up there for a price of €1,888 plus the €109, which will equal 1,997. That's if you are coming in from scratch. Now it costs me $2,099 to get right up to Titanium Pro, so it'll be shorter as well as you get more in terms of the rank booster points to get you to the next rank or the next ranks. What it'll give you as well is 6 spots at the very top of your tree. Doesn't matter if you're built for a long time or you're just brand new. Those 6 spots you'll have to give to someone that's building like you want to build. And so there'll be 3 on one on your left team, 3 on your right team, and they'll be above the most precious people in your life. Now you might go, oh, I don't know if I want them to be above the most precious people in my life. Well, you know what? I want to tell you something positive about it. The positive thing is, if those people are builders above the most precious people in your life, that means as they build, they're going to spill over into your family, your friends, and everyone else in your team, at least on one of their legs. That is a massive plus. And even if you get 1 or 2 people on either side, you don't have to, maybe you don't get the 6. Just get 2 builders like you or greater, and they will help to ignite members inside your team right down your downline. That is really, really amazing. So don't underestimate the Titanium Pro Builder for you. Remember, it gives you 40%. Remember, the rank booster gives you 30%. Remember, the epic promotion gives you a free upgrade. Whatever it is that you want this business to be for you as an entrepreneur, make the most of it so that you can change your life sooner. Okay, so you know there are 2 ways you can come in presently, the Bitcoin and Ethereum plus the gift voucher. Talk to the person that invited you. It's a one-off payment, that's it. And you can be a part and begin your journey as an entrepreneur. And last of all, I'm just going to share a little bit about my life, and then I'm going to hand it back to my sister, Queenie. I hope you've really enjoyed what we've shared with you today. It is the digital platform. It is the way forward. 6 out of 10 of the richest people in the world have become so through the digital space. And so if they're doing it, you and I should be following the clues that they're leaving, right? So you know what? Here's a little bit about me. I've not always been a success, but I've always had a heart open to moving forward. But in my mid-40s, one day I came home from policing. I was 43 at the time. And after a hard day's work, I came down and found it got a whole lot harder. My wife had moved out, taken half the property, and the kids were gone. And suddenly my life began to implode. And so in a very short amount of time, sold the home, moved back into my family, into my bedroom. I'd grown up as a young man to, and there I was inside the bedroom I'd grown up, 43 years old with nothing to my name anymore. And I pondered life for the next 2 years going, where do I go from here? I've had most of my life pass by. I had a family, I had a home, I had a career to see me out to retirement. This is what I learned in school, and this is what I thought I was on the right track to finish, and now it's all gone. Have you been through that or something similar? Are you going through that? Is COVID maybe hitting you in a way that it's unexpected, and so you're wondering what to do? You know what, I've been there and I've worked through that, and I realized, you know, I could change, I could move forward. Let's zoom forward to where I was at 49 years old. Well, actually, yeah, I was 49 years old at the time. That was February, March 2020, last year. And I decided, I've been doing construction for the last 5 years, and I was crawling in tight spaces, and you know, sideways or under floors and above. I was insulating homes and commercial properties, and I just thought, you know, I'm fit, but I don't think I can sustain this for the long term, and I'd really like to change. And so I left that job just as we found that COVID was about to hit. I didn't realize, like you, that it was going to be a worldwide phenomenon. I just thought, oh, it's China. Oh, it's on the cruise ship. I'll be okay. But I wasn't. Someone came to me and said, crowd one. I said, no. Number two, crowd one. I said, no. Someone a third time, crowd one. I said, no. And then when I saw it coming towards me, that the epidemic was going to hit the whole world, I went, oh my gosh. And someone came back. One of the persons I said no to came back and said, crowd one. And I said, yes. And I'd learned from the hardest time of my life that don't be stubborn and don't think you know it all, because sometimes you get opportunities knocking on your door to give you an opportunity to move forward inside life. So I said yes. And during lockdown, I thought, you know what? Maybe this online space could actually change my life. And so I just gave it my best shot. What else are you going to do? Like, you can only clean your house so many times. And I just learned as much as I could, plugged into as much online as I could. And you know what? In 2 months, I was able to tell my government, hey, I don't need your help anymore. Thank you so much for being an assistance during a time when I had no money. Saw my credit card going higher, but I still had bills to pay and kids to feed. I said, thank you. And then 8 months in, you know, by November of 2020, I was a 6-figure earner. Not for the first time in crowd one, but for the first time in 50 years of living. What about you? Have you ever been a 6-figure earner? If not, this is for you. And if you have, well, this is for you. So I've seen my life change. Your life can change. And I'm just so glad that you were able to plug in tonight, from wherever you are, with myself and my bubbly co-host, Queenie Doyle, and back to her.